What's up and welcome to Bios3 RAW TV. This is a follow-up video to my keeping your steroids gains video, which I just put up, and I should have known, right away that there was going to be some different thoughts and opinions and stuff that, I think some people know from experience, some people know from what they're told. Now, what I'm speaking from is experience. So what I want you guys to understand is things that you're told are not necessarily true. A lot of these guys, I'd say 99% of these guys in the gym fucking lie. Flat out. So they'll tell you shit like I'm off, and they're on like 400 milligrams or something, okay? So just be aware, the things you have heard, this is what I'm here for. I'm actually here to tell you the truth about what's going on in front of you when you hear about keeping steroid gains. Fatty M said he watched the first 45 seconds, and he agrees to some degree, but he knows people that if they train and eat right can maintain most of it, but somebody who's already past their max potential wouldn't be able to maintain their gains. Here's how it works. If you're 140 pounds and you go on steroids, you gain 30 pounds, you stop, you're going to lose the weight you gain. If you're 140 and you naturally go from 140 to 165, then hit the juice and go up 30 pounds, you're still going to lose that 30 pounds, but you'll be 165. So the muscle you built naturally will still be there. What's going to happen is after the steroid's not there working on the receptor, it's going to go back to the normal levels, and you're going to maintain there. Okay? And these guys that are telling you, again, well, they're able to maintain it, they're full of shit. They are taking something else that keeps the gains. That's how it works. It's once you put the steroid in and it causes an effect, when you take it out, the effect stops. You cannot stop that from happening. The anabolism drops way down and the catabolic hormones go straight up, and it throws your body out of balance. And it's one thing that it wants to do is get rid of all that muscle tissue it just built at a fast pace because of the fact that your body doesn't want it. It doesn't need it. You've forced it to happen. So when you pull out the thing that forced it to happen, it will immediately drop that muscle mass. There's nothing anyone can do about it. This one guy says he agrees with 80%. Anthony Jones, he said he used HGH and kept most of his gains back in the day when he was cycling. Again, because you're taking something that stimulates the receptor, you're going to maintain more of your gains. You're taking HGH, another very powerful drug, and some people will say they react more powerful to it than others to keep the gains. But you're not natural. You didn't keep your gains. You're still on drugs. It's just a different drug. You're basically rotating the cycle into something else. And yes, I do believe HGH will help you maintain your gains, but that doesn't mean you're natural now because you're taking HGH and you're not on steroids. It means you're taking another stack to keep your muscle. So again, go off the HGH and go off of everything, and we'll see where, in 6 months where you wind up. Another guy on here, Reezy Beezy, talking about, one guy was on GH and he blew up, but after he stopped, he went right back down to the same size. There was another guy in here that talked about Anavar. He said that, most of the guys at the gym say that you can maintain 50% of your Anavar. Again, most of the guys at the gym, they're lying. If you take Anavar and you gain 10 pounds, you are not going to maintain 5 pounds of that when you come off. Not only that, you're not going to look like you're taking anything either. So who gives a shit if you have 5 pounds of muscle on your body if it's 5 pounds of shit looking that's on you? You're obviously taking steroids to look better. So if you take the Anavar and you look better and you stop taking it, even if you didn't lose any weight at all, you're not going to look the same. You're not going to have that hard, full, round look that steroids give you. So now, what's the point? You don't look any better. Now you just take up more space because your muscle is going down and your fat is going up, and that's why you maintain the weight. The problem is the Anavar doesn't allow big muscle gains. So if you have gained 10 pounds on an Anavar cycle, more than likely what happened when you came off that Anavar, you drop 10 pounds of muscle and gain 10 pounds of fat. And lo and behold, the scale still says the same thing, but you look completely different. You actually look shittier because you don't have the muscle mass that you did when you were on the Anavar. Guys, women, kids, children, everyone, anybody who wants to listen, to cats, dogs, ferrets, whatever. You cannot maintain steroid gains without being on something. That's how it works. You cannot enter a drug into your body. It's like taking an aspirin. You can't take an aspirin on Monday and expect it to work till the following Tuesday. You have to take an aspirin every day. Once it's out of your system, it stops the effect of what it's doing. Whether it be cutting inflammation, whether it be killing a headache, whatever it is, that's how it works. When your body gets rid of it because it's a foreign substance to your body, once it's gone, and the effects of it are gone. So again, be very aware that these guys in the gym that are telling you, and I don't understand why so many guys on gear want to prove to so many people that they're natural and it's their hard work that's got them. You know what? Fuck that. These guys that are in the gym that wind up taking their test and they blast and cruise and they swear that they're natural while they're cruising are fucking cruising. They're still on drugs. So they're lying to your face because they're trying to make you look at them and say, wow, he did it naturally. He's better. And that's, again, comes down to this whole natural and unnatural, people arguing about what's better and what's not, and people being on juice looked down upon. If people weren't looking down upon those guys that are doing those blasted cruise cycles, they would tell you when they're cruising, oh, I'm cruising on this. Instead, now they're like, oh, I'm natural and I maintain all this on my own with hard training and hard diet. Well, does that mean you didn't train hard, you didn't diet hard when you were on the juice? So you slack off when you're on the juice, then when you come off the juice, you train harder? No, that doesn't make any sense. What happens is you're afraid to tell people that you're still on because they're going to be like, holy shit, you're on steroids still. You've been on for 6 months. You're going to die. You're going to have brain cancer. Your head's going to fall off. That's why they do it. They don't want to hear the bullshit from the people about how they shouldn't be taking stuff. So they lie and they say, I'm natural. So I hope this clears up a few other things that I probably should have put in the other video, but it was running a little bit long. So I figured I'd just make this second one. And guys, thanks for your feedback, putting it up there, and experiences that you guys have had in the gym and stuff like that. I appreciate it. Bios3training@gmail.com. Comments in the below section, www.bios3training.com. And we're out.